Well, well, well. Another day, another stream, another game, and let's see how it goes today. So, last time we got into Act 2 and started doing a few things there. Oh, it's dark here. And yeah, we will just continue to progress in Act 2 as well. I don't remember exactly, like we're getting there already. So we have to find the cube we found, the shaft we found. I think we're just missing the Claw Viper temple, which should be in the Valley of Snakes. And then we have to find Talrasha's tomb also. And that's it. I don't know about these two quests. We'll see. We are doing a cold spell sorceress, which is exciting, very fun. We should probably look to using the glacial spike also, or at least putting a point into it. I'm curious how good it is. The blizzard summons massive shards of ice to destroy your enemies. Creates a magical ice comet. I don't know. Oh, this sounds good. It doesn't seem so amazing to just reduce enemy cold resistance, but I think it would be very good. Creates a magical globe that sprays a torrent of ice bolts to lay waste to your enemies. It's funny how they're adding this little bit of flavor text to all of them to destroy your enemies. Okay, maybe just some of them. So this one says to destroy your enemies, this one says to lay waste to your enemies. It's a very interesting way of putting it. I wouldn't expect such flavor text in skill descriptions. Okay. Let's see, so and the waypoint is up here. So we haven't gotten the sewers, but that's fine. I don't even see the Valley of Snakes on here, which is strange to me. Okay. Well, I'm guessing we have to go to the Lost City. That was a place that we found last time. So try to do that. The game seems very loud to me. I'll probably turn down the volume a little bit. Let's see. Audio. Let's get you down to 20. And music can be 15. Let's say. That should be good. In terms of potions, we have so much, so we don't worry about picking any up, I think, at this point. So, last time I raided some people, they gave me a little bit of an idea how to play the game and kind of a little bit what to do. I'm probably not gonna follow their guidance too much because they're very experienced and they're playing the game a lot, and I kind of still want this to be a first playthrough to some extent, right? And I think it's always good to have a little bit of guidance, but yeah. That's a rare mob. Okay.
I can't carry
We
anymore.
found a new bow, and somehow we're already out of space. Let's go back already. I'm surprised. Okay. Take a cane. You can identify.
Good evening.
Nice, and you heal me, so we're good on health again. Plus attack rating. Doesn't do a lot of damage compared to that other bow that we got earlier in the game. Okay, let's go back in again. So I could imagine that the lost city is somewhere nearby here. It's funny switching between classic and modern. And that was an automatic frost nova, so that's my gloves that are doing that. Which I guess can be useful in moments, but it's a very limited how often it triggers. Sometimes it does feel like there's a bit of delay or like lag of some kind. I wonder what's causing this. In the Valley of Snakes. I still don't know how to interpret this and how to find this space. We'll just find out. Maggot layer, we've already been in there, so we don't need to go there. Okay, let's see. We have to be careful of these scarabs
I need mana.
and the lightning bolts. Oh, is there something? No. Yes, maybe. The dry hills. But that's backwards, no? Maybe it's not.
Not enough mana.
I have to check on a waypoint, I think, whether or not it is. But I'm pretty certain it is. Let's check. And we might as well sell this new bow that we got also, while we're at it.
How may I help you?
It's not worth a lot, sadly. So the dry hills. Yeah, it is backwards. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we don't want to go this way. We want to stay in the far oasis. But the Valley of Snakes, I am very confused by. Hopefully we'll just find it in the Lost City, maybe? Search the maggot layer under the far oasis for the shaft. Search the Claw Viper temple for the headpiece. Destroy the serpent altar in the Claw Viper temple beneath the Valley of Snakes. So, my thinking is that maybe there's a chance that the Valley of Snakes just doesn't have a waypoint, and that's why I'm not seeing it on the list. That could be the case. Okay, let's take the town portal at least. This must be the Lost City. Good. So my guess is that it's somehow beyond the Lost City here, the Valley of Snakes. So what's our chance to hit? 50% pretty much. I mean, that's not bad. You just disappeared for some reason, okay. Exploded into nothingness. We have to be careful here, clearly, because they deal a lot of damage. We can have our mercenary do a bit of work. Good. We're fine. Perfect. Oh, there's more to explore in here, maybe. Blue guys. If only they weren't so fast so I could hit them. But I cannot. Well, it would help if I could hit anything, to be honest, but clearly I don't have those skills. A fire tower. Try to destroy it before it destroys us. The Frost Nova can definitely be useful, but it's very limited how often it triggers. Okay, so what would be up here? Nice, level up. that means we should have the ability to try out something new. In Glacial Spike, it has a radius. That's nice. Frost Nova should also have a radius, but it doesn't show what the radius is. Just all nearby enemies. Okay. Let's see. So we will Frost Nova will be on F3. You will be on F2, F4. And then, oh yes, we also have teleport. That might have to go on F3 then. Frost Nova F4, static field F5. It's very annoying having to do this like piano gameplay, as you would call it, in other games, in some games at least. Let's increase our vitality. Let's see how Glacial Spike works. That's not Glacial Spike. I guess we haven't assigned it. Okay, we need to find some more monsters to try it on. Okay. It seems almost the same as Ice Blast. It has the same mana cost and deals significantly less damage. A magical ice comet that freezes or kills nearby enemies. Nearby enemies to where it explodes, I'm guessing. That's a waypoint, nice. And then we have the Valley of Snakes, perfect. Is this it right here? It is. That's very convenient.
I sense strong magic within this place.
Okay, so we have to continue to use Ice Blast for a while, I think. Because we cannot justify the high mana cost of such low damage from the Glacial Spike. We have to deal with these guardians. Nice. There are even more. Good. Mercenary is handling all of these quite easily. It's so nice with his regeneration aura also. I don't have to worry as much and spend as many healing potions. More guardians. You have to be careful here, clearly. Okay, good. We dealt with those two. Now it's final one. and then we can let the mercenary do the work, mostly. Maybe we have to help a little bit because he's taking a lot of damage here. Good. Good ship to topaz. Nice. Okay, level 2. We have to do some repair on our weapon, clearly. That's a rare guy. Very dangerous. But I'm hitting all of my shots. Or most of them at least. Wait, did I not activate it? No, I did.
I need mana.
Yeah, the mercenary died now. That's not ideal. Okay, nice, I hit you again. Okay. Oh, this is very
Not
sketchy.
enough mana.
Nice. And we got a yellow spear for our
Not
mercenary
enough
also.
mana.
Okay. Oh god. How
Not
many
enough
are
mana.
there? Okay. I think we got them. A light belt. Healing potions. Nice. Mana potion. Mana potion. And mana potion. Okay. Good. I guess this was where we had to go.
Who would have thought that such primitive beings could cause so much trouble?
Huh. Okay. The amulet of the Viper. But... Oh, okay. Good. It seems like we're done here then. Nice. Mm. Hmm. Yes, so I just looked up and you have this option here. Okay, it doesn't really do much. Okay, and then there is the quick cast. Enable this to make pressing a bound skill hotkey instantly cast the skill in the direction or location of your mouse cursor. So, I think that's ideal. And then let's just keep it on the F keys for now. Okay.
Greetings.
The Viper amulet you bear is actually the headpiece of a Horodric staff. Yes, you have an uncanny knack for finding rare and valuable artifacts. Of course, you'll have to use a Horodric cube to combine the headpiece with the shaft.
Of course.
I've been speaking with Lord Jeren, and I sense that he is becoming more and more agitated by something. You should try to talk to him again. If he still won't take you into his confidence, seek to prove yourself a bit more. I gather that his respect for you is growing.
Okay. That's ideal.
day.
Identify my things, please.
Good day.
And you should repair my equipment. Let's go to the mercenary.
Good day.
Good, we have you back. And you might have a new weapon. I'm not so sure that you do, actually.
I'll put that to good use.
I
I'll
mean,
put that to good use.
it's cool and all, but it has faster attack speed at least. But this just has a lot more base damage itself, whereas this one doesn't have as much. But then it does elemental damage instead, and also faster attack speed. I mean, why not? We'll let him keep it. Extra gold from monsters. Damage reduced by 1 and fire resist. That sounds nice. We have a good amount of fire resist, lightning and poison now, just no cold at all. So we have to figure that out. Faster hit recovery. Would be nice if we could do that. How goes dipping the toes into Diablo 2? It goes very well. It's fun. It's definitely a challenging game also, that's for sure. But I'm having fun. It is indeed a classic. So, are you very experienced with the game, or? Let's see. Blau. If that's how you pronounce your name. Faster hit recovery. It seems nice, but then I'm sacrificing some fire resist, but I'm also gaining more defense. What's our overall defense now? 100. And what does it do? It only increases by like 3%. It's not really a massive deal. Hit recovery does seem nice though. Played it back in the 2000s when I was just a kid. I just have lots of hours, haven't really done a lot of the end game, like Ubers and stuff. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, so you are experienced at least here now also. I just never played it, which is surprising to me, but yeah, it just absolutely made sense since I like Path of Exile so much. I'm not familiar with pretty much anything in this game, so okay, here we go. We have the Horadric
Good to
staff.
see you.
It seems very strong. Very, very strong. But I don't know, it's probably
Excellent. You have a
fine.
Horadric staff. Carry it with you into Talrash's tomb. Find within the tomb the chamber whose floor is inset with the circle of 7 symbols. Place the staff into the receptacle you find there. That will open the secret passage into Talrash's burial chamber. But be prepared for a fight. You'll likely have to kill Talrasha to destroy Bale.
Oh god, okay. I wouldn't like to kill Talrasha, but sure. You've heard good things about Path of Exile. Yeah, it's amazing, but I also understand it's not for everyone, right? I think there is quite a big disparity between people who enjoy Diablo games and people who enjoy Path of Exile. Breakpoints basically exist for each different class, for each different faster thing. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what thing is, but yeah, I mean, the staff, I guess I got to keep it. It doesn't necessarily do a lot of damage, but it gives so much resistance. And it could... And also a lot of attack speed. Basically means you need to hit X% before there's a frame of difference. Okay. So if you have only 10% faster experience, you might not be at a breakpoint for it to make a frame of difference. I see. Yes, that makes sense. Sounds a little complicated, and I don't know how to determine whether or not I am at a certain point, but it does make sense in my head at least. How that would work. So, I think we're just gonna keep the stuff. Oh no, we have to take it with us actually, so let's do that. Then I was told to talk to Jaren. You look at your expanded stats on the character sheets and look it up. Yes. I see, so here. I don't have faster hit recovery at the moment from anything, so I guess it's just not showing. Okay.
Hello.
So I guess... Deckard Cain told me that you wanted to talk, but you don't want to talk. That's interesting. So I'm being a little bit quiet for the dialogue as well, just because I'm listening, and I also wanna have the story come across. So yeah. Yes, thank you.
I've been researching the old records, trying to find the location of Tal Rasha's tomb. Though I haven't found the tomb itself, I may have a good lead for you. The great Viserai summoner, Horizon, built his arcane sanctuary somewhere around here. He was a powerful spellcaster and kept demons as slaves within the sanctuary. He kept a close eye on great events too, such as the imprisonment of Baal within Tal Rasha's tomb. If you could find Horizon's sanctuary, I'm sure that it would hold some clue as to the tomb's location. Though I doubt Horizon is still alive, you must proceed with caution. There's no telling what could be waiting inside. When I spoke of this with Lord Jaren, he asked that I send you to him. Perhaps he knows of a secret entrance or the like.
Oh, that's cool. Yes. Yeah, so now we should talk to Jaren. Yeah.
Greetings.
It doesn't say so in the quest log, which is interesting.
When the troubles began here, I allowed the terrified harem guilds to join me within the safety of the palace. All was fine until one night. Screams echoed up the stairwells from the harem. My guards arrived to find the poor girls being slaughtered by a merciless band of hell-spawned demons. My brave guardsmen tried to push the demons back into the mysterious rift from which they came. Ever since, my men have fought a losing battle. Demons have continued to pour through the rift into the palace. Ultimately, I hired Graze and his mercenaries to help protect the rest of my fair city. Drognin believes that the arcane sanctuary lies buried underneath this palace, since Lutgalain occupies the site of an ancient Viserai fortress. My palace is open to you now. Take care.
Okay, thank you, Jaren. The Blood Raven from Act 1 was the rogue. Okay, that's cool. That's the kind of stuff that I wouldn't really know just playing the game, right? That seems like an interesting rogue class because it was summoning things as well, the Blood Raven. Or maybe it's transformed a little bit in Diablo 2.
Welcome to the palace.
Welcome to the palace. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Look for the arcane sanctuary. Inside the palace. Okay. It goes deep. And there are enemies. Just under our feet. Not only in the sewers, but also in the palace cellars. I'm surprised, maybe they have, I just never noticed it, but I'm surprised they haven't remastered Diablo 1 along with this. But it probably shows a lot more age than Diablo 2 would, I could imagine. Like, you can definitely tell it shows its age a lot more. Yeah, you can definitely tell Diablo 2 is very old, also with this remaster. So oh, the inventory sucks. I have to go back to base every like 5 minutes just to sell. And then you also have the charms taking up even more space. But I could imagine Diablo 1 is even worse. I learn what's valuable as I play. Okay. Yes. I wonder, could I... Let's do it here. Could I do like this? I can. Nice. So I'm probably gonna change these to something I'm more comfortable with. So X is not assigned anywhere. That's one that I'm used to. R can be... can just put you to dot. I won't really use you much, I think. But this is very nice. Force move. Force move sounds useful. So I'm putting everything on QWERT. Yes. You stand still more than force move. Okay. Interesting. I just put you on M, I guess. The message log, Horadric Cube, has changed now, so H is the help screen. We don't really need that anymore, so we can put the cube on H. Then it looks like that might be it. The skill tree. It can be on skill speed bar. I don't know what skill speed bar means. Let's put you on Shift S then. Okay, and then we can put these. I think I would like that setup at least. Quest log can go on U, because that's what I'm used to from Path of Exile. Yeah, I can just use it via inventory UI. Yeah, that also makes sense. Okay. Let's actually do it like so. Oh, yes, that is correct. Good. Save it. Skill 10. Okay, so now I should be able to... It hasn't changed anything. What? Did I not just change it all? Oh, I have to click apply probably, that's why. That is a little annoying. I even clicked save, so I just assumed that it was alright. It's an online character, in this case. Okay, Roderick Cube goes on H, quest log goes on U. Swap weapons goes on X. Force move I can put on M. That's fine. Toggle run walk is dot. That's also fine. Okay. I did it quicker this time. Maybe. It's fine. Message log I don't really know what is. I guess I can put you on comma. I have been switching a bit back and forth, yeah, it's quite cool. Okay, so then I can control Q. Oh yes, the skill tree I think I didn't assign. Yes, so... Oh, it wasn't supposed to be T. Okay, like so. Good, so S for skill tree. I also have been pressing that a lot, so... instead of T, so it works for me. I just found out also during the stream that I can avoid having to switch between one active skill essentially with a setting in the settings. And that makes my life so much easier. But actually, you shouldn't be on Q. You should be on right click. But I cannot put you on right click. How do I put it on right click? Oh yes, makes sense. You need a piano of a keyboard for this. I guess it does, but then I have to go back to default probably again. But I guess it does kind of work like this. So I can right click the skill also because it's hard coded according to online. Okay, so I can probably... Yeah, I can do something strange with the mouse wheel, I guess. It's not ideal, but it could work. To switch my right click ability. But does that mean that if I I can put something else on Q, for example. Let's say the teleport. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Q, W, E. I'm missing E here. E could be Frost Nova. R, static field. Then you can be on T. Okay. Complicated series of macros. Oh god. Yes. You probably have to in this game, to be honest. The Palace Cellar. It's not that bad, I see. Well, you used the word complicated, so it's probably a bit beyond my pay grade at least. I guess complicated doesn't always mean bad, right? But mainly a macro that just does what the scroll wheel does with a button press. That's nice. Yeah. I mean, actually now thinking about it, I kind of like the idea of using let's say my mouse buttons on the side. I have a basic mouse with just 2 buttons on the side. I like those, using those more than the scroll wheel at least to go. Oh, but okay. Yes, indeed, I'm also rocking a Logitech. So I cannot scroll back to it again. So actually maybe the better idea is to simply just unbind. Can I do that? Well, I guess I can do that if I turn these into mouse 4 and 5. So that at least I don't do anything by accident and have to like do annoying UI work to get it back. 703 for you. Yes, I got some FPS mouse. I don't know, it's called Lightspeed, I think, something like that. It's really nice, I like it. Very light also, which I like a lot. Making it easy to glide across surfaces. But I would say the reliability is not that great. I had to buy a new one quickly after I bought my previous one. But this one has at least worked for a few years at this point, which is good. I cannot hit these guys, and the mercenary is just standing still, not willing to help. Okay, let's also get our Shiva armor back. Oh, there is a rare guy here. You have to be careful. But this mercenary is so strong. Do I know about runes and rune words? Somewhat. I raided a streamer last time I streamed Diablo 2. They told me a little bit about it. That in Act 1 also I could farm runes at the Countess as well. A portal. Oh.
This place actually distorts reality. Fascinating.
Palace Cellar, level 1. We just ran past a Grey crystal sword. Is that good? So, I'm a bit confused about the grey. So I know that it means that they're socketed, right?
I'm overburdened.
Oh, I don't have space. But does it also hide their rarity then? Because they're socketed. They look grey and junk to me with my ARPG eyes, right? That's what junk is, grey.
It is an honor to serve.
So it's a little confusing for me. But I noticed that items in here that are blue, for example, that have sockets, or are of magic rarity, that have sockets, are also grey in their name. So it just means either socketed or ethereal. Yeah, okay. Spirit is one of the good rune words for a caster. Damage goes to mana, that sounds useful. Mana stolen per hit. Okay. I mean, none of this is particularly good. 1 to 2 cold damage. And 1 to 3 lightning damage. We can just do all the elements of damage pretty much, because we also have this fire damage. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. Zoe, I'm guessing? Or So? Eliana, Zoe? I'm not sure. This predates the WoW color grading. Yeah, indeed. It's confusing. Hope you're doing well, and welcome into the stream also. Okay, let's just sell a few potions at least. I don't like how much space all of this is taking in my inventory, but it's just this staff.
Not in town.
Okay. So, Tarasha's tomb. We have to use teleport a little more often. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back in. So, you mentioned I passed over this crystal sword. So, this is something that's very good, I'm guessing, because it's socketed. It even has 3 sockets, which to me looks like the maximum. It needs 4 for spirit. Okay, I see. So, it's actually not maximum sockets. Okay, I see. Yes, well, I'll throw it because it takes up so much inventory space. Oh, there are traps here. That was the worst place to do my shiver armor. Oh god, okay. I want to kind of get away, but I cannot. Just have to deal with this lightning. Immune to poison, that's fine. Deal with that. It is definitely a very cool zone. Especially for the time that it was made.
I need mana.
Hello, Osu. Hello. So a smoked sphere with 1 socket also seems like it could be useful. It gets even better. Each branch has a gimmick. Even for back then, it's very, very cool. Wow. Well, welcome everyone in here. Thank you for stopping by and being intrigued, I guess. Oh, watch out for the spikes. I guess. They're not really coming up. Also, the game to me seems a bit loud. Tell me if it is too loud and you cannot hear me. In certain moments. This to me seems like a kind of puzzle, which I also noticed that there were some runes outside of the portal
I need mana.
when we stepped in.
I need mana.
Weight of the world seems lighter. Spirit is 4, for instance. Must be made in a shield or sword. Okay, I see. Careful here, let the mercenary do the work. That's how we like it. This lightning spire is not doing much damage at least. So that's nice. Must have the exact sockets. That's very interesting. So if it's a 2 socket rune word, I guess the item has to have only 2 sockets then. What runes did I get off the counters the first time? I don't actually know. I remember them not being very useful. At least sounding very useful. Okay. You weren't that strong.
Couldn't have been Horazon. Poor wretch.
I think I got something with poison damage or something like that at least. Okay.
Seekers of the tomb of Tal Rasha will find it through the portal, but know that the glowing glyphs recorded here in my arcane sanctuary are the signs of the 6 false tombs. The missing 7th sign marks the tomb of Tal Rasha. Of the Haradrim, he might be called the foremost. It was a shining but brief moment for the mage clans when they set aside their differences and worked together against the common enemy. The Haradrim relentlessly pursued the 3 across the desolate empires of the east and even into the uncharted lands of the west, leaving the Archangel Tyrael's hands unblemished. Presuming the 3 to be vanquished, the Haradrim's unstable fellowship began to dissipate. Abandoning their sacred charge to safeguard the 3 soul stones, the disparate mage clans began to squabble amongst each other over petty differences. Their conflicts not only dissolved their brotherhood, but strengthened the evils which they had buried beneath the cold earth.
Okay. Yeah, that rune word definitely seems very, very strong. Oh, interesting. I can use the cube as like a container also. Canyon of the Magi. How does this look? So cool. I really like switching between to see how it used to look. Okay. Canyon of the Magi. Nice. Yeah. Okay. That's very cool. Now I'm forgetting my keys. Nice. Return to town for more info. The symbol of the true tomb of Tarasha.
Seekers of the tomb of Tal Rasha will find it through the portal.
Okay.
But know that the glowing glyphs recorded here in my arcane sanctuary.
Yes. Okay. So the tomb should be in this zone at least. Why is the... Oh, that's because I used the waypoint, not the town portal.
You
Okay.
must move quickly now, friend, for Diablo is undoubtedly close to finding what he seeks. Find the tomb of Tal Rasha before he frees the Lord of Destruction.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that this false summoner found peace in death. Unfortunately, it is more likely that he will be dragged down into hell by the demons he was bound to. Let this be a lesson to you. Demonic magic is a quick path, but its powers are seductive and deadly.
Okay. Thank you, Kane.
How may I help you?
2 to 3 cold damage, but you're so massive, I don't want to keep you in my inventory. +1 dexterity. Not really interesting. Selling the charms, I might be doing something very bad. Also the greater mana potions, they don't really matter because the general mana potions are more than my full mana pool either way. This charm I'm just gonna sell because I don't think it's that good. I might come to regret that at a later point, but... Okay, I'll know when it's good. So, these are the runes that I have. Yeah, I don't have any others. We have the Tal rune. Poison damage over 5 seconds. Definitely seems very strong. And I did socket my staff before I found these. 75 poison damage is huge. And another one. And then a Nef, which is knockback. And defense against missiles. That's it. Okay, nice. Yeah. Plus all rest, plus all skills. That sounds very strong. Leaf is tier plus Ral. Yeah. So I don't have what I would need for that at least. And these just don't seem that good. Other than the Tal rune, but I cannot socket that anyway. It's a mess in this stash, but we'll clean it out sometime in the future, I guess. Okay, 2 more quests for this act, it seems. And both are in the Tarasha's tomb. I wonder... I can't remember who sells what. Let's also repair. Plus 19 to life. This belt is just straight up better, except for the size. But I'm not going through that many potions. So, and it's super cheap. It also has 2 less defense, but I mean it's making up for that in plus life and resistance, in my opinion. So I'll get that one. This one even sells for almost the same back. Okay. Good. Then I guess we'll keep these potions because better to save them as crafting ingredients than to burn them as one-off sockets. Okay. Let's see. I don't remember where Is it L6?
Hello.
Oh, that's the gambler. I mean, do I want a new staff? Not really, I guess. We have a lot of money. We could gamble a little bit. But for what exactly? The rings and amulets are crazy expensive. I don't really feel like there's anything crazy to go for, so I'm just gonna save my money. Okay, let's try to go around the edge. And let's activate Shiver Armor. Mana is definitely something that is a massive problem on this character. I immediately run out of mana. It's crazy. What are those? Cannot really tell. But they are destroyed. Okay. A stamina shrine. Nice. Points into energy as needed. Yeah. Okay, I see. Yes, I've kind of neglected energy a lot. Does energy, like having a bigger mana pool, give me more mana regeneration also? Or does it just give me a bigger pool and that's all? Okay, we have to be careful of the mercenary health. But he keeps fighting. Can you stand still for a while? No, you cannot. Okay. And now you're also poisoned. Let's just calm down a bit. Misan. If that is your real name. You have good resistances. But is that just... You just have good base resistance, I guess. It does to a small degree, but it's not the main goal. Late game you'll get mana back from like X mana after kill or percent mana stolen. Yeah, I see. I need to use teleport more. But no, it doesn't feel right using teleport because it's so expensive on mana. But I should think about using it more at least in certain moments. Of course I missed that. Oh, that's Necromancer. Yeah. I should stop shooting my ice blast at enemies that are moving. Unless they're moving towards me. The Arcane Sanctuary. This is where we came from, yeah. We're back to here. I kind of forgot where I was going. I got a bit distracted. I forgot to follow the edge of the map for some reason. So let's try to do that again. And hopefully it won't be here what we're looking for. Yeah, so that's the way. Go and hit them and then shoot them. Need to level it to make it affordable. Yeah. I have been mainly going into vitality and strength, but I have started putting into energy as well. The teleport skill. Yeah, I see. More talents invested, the cheaper it is. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So, yeah, just next level makes it less mana cost. I should stop shooting at moving enemies. I also haven't tried Glacial Spike much, but it's just not as good as Ice Blast at the moment. Can you... Okay, you're just gonna keep running. Yeah, it feels like I have to focus on damage. Nice, that's the tomb. Like, damage is good and all. I have very bad AoE though on this character. Shiver armor. Please don't die, mercenary. I would prefer if you stay alive. A ring. Anything else? Potions, I guess we can take. We have so many, but still. Can't hurt, I guess. So that's what a cestus is for the assassin. Okay. Try to find rule Tal plus F for stealth in body armor. AoE kicks in down the tree, yeah. If you're going fast, you'll get it from the Ice Nova thing at the bottom and Blizzard. Oh, yes. Yeah, so these two, right? I definitely want to get into Blizzard. It has great damage for the at least first level. And I can imagine that it has good AoE also. Like, it even does more damage than Ice Blast at level 9 skill, so yeah. It definitely seems like a good thing. We're also almost level 20. Leveling has definitely slowed down a lot at this point. A scythe.
I can't carry
Don't
anymore.
have space. We cannot really do any crazy Tetris. I have not used my Act 1 respec now.
Good day.
But it could probably be worth it to get points into Glacial Spike, right? But it would be even more worth it to put into Blizzard when I unlock that capability. I could imagine. +2 to minimum damage. Don't care so much about it. Just sell all of those potions. Towards the end of Act 5 or beginning of Act 1 Nightmare. Yeah, makes sense. Like, at least at the point where I've unlocked all skills, right? So that I can just put them into exactly what I need. So from level 30 is a good point to do that. Yeah, okay. I see. So it's the level that I unlock it at plus plus the level difference from then to now. Oh, the mercenary is dead. I have to go back because he is necessary.
Yes.
What about the scythe? Not great. Yeah, I didn't even notice, to be honest. But clearly he just died straight up. He has a decent weapon, but in terms of and good defense also. 228 seems very high to me, but of course his armor is not doing anything crazy. His weapon is decent, doing some elemental damage. Yeah. The AI in this game are not the smartest, but I think also that's part of the age of this game generally. Because back then, pathfinding algorithms weren't as optimized as they are now, and all of that stuff. Because it seems like this game technically is pretty much the same, right? In every way. And that includes AI pathfinding. Yeah, exactly, that's the thing, right? You can only do so much on terrible hardware. The fact that this game was capable of running is a technical feat in itself. And then just thinking about all of the things that have to be working as well. Am I missing something? So, does it have to do the symbol of the true tomb? I see. So we are not in the true tomb. We're just in a side tomb. Probably. That would be my guess. This is another one. And that has that symbol. Okay. It's very hard to notice, but yeah. I see. These scarabs I really dislike. A set item. That's my second set item on this character. I don't know if they're extremely rare or not, and if getting two by level 20 is lucky, but it feels lucky to me. So this, does it also increase the radius? I don't know, it doesn't say. But is it worth putting points? They're about as rare as uniques, the tan ones. Yes. This is as puzzly as D2 gets, I can imagine. There have been a few puzzles. So, I mean, I don't know if it's really worth investing into Glacial Spike. I guess so. Sure. I mean, by the time that we get to 24, it should start doing more damage than Ice Blast at least. And it has slightly more AoE. Yeah, it could also just be into Ice Blast itself, right? Sure, I'm gonna go Ice Blast, and then I'm gonna increase my energy because I need more mana. Okay, so what are you? +6 dexterity. Hold shift to compare. Nice. Okay. I mean, seems okay. Oh yes, indeed. It's gonna be good. So, I feel like damage reduced by 2, but I'm probably like reducing damage by 2 doesn't really do much when I have a life pool of almost 200. So, but the plus defense should help a little bit, but losing fire resistance can be a bit of an issue. I'm just gonna equip it. Yeah, I can definitely tell that I'm doing less damage at this point. Yeah, I mean, also thinking about resistance, it just makes sense to balance it all out, right? Like, does it really matter if I have 25 fire resist when I have literally 0 cold resist? I mean, sure, maybe in some zones it might. You are very, very tanky, but I dealt with you, so it's fine. We got a yellow belt also. Faster hit recovery. Okay. Replenish life, that also seems nice. I'm losing almost 20 life from equipping it. I'm getting +1 defense, doesn't really matter a lot. Faster hit recovery seems okay. But the life replenish, definitely. So, now we have the +10 faster hit recovery. Yeah, indeed. It really does make a huge difference to not have to fully rely on potions for healing. Thankfully the mercenary also helps with that, so... Heraldic shield. Yes, I had someone come in my previous stream also saying that everyone just uses the Act 2 mercenary. There's really no other choice. So, let's look at our health and how fast it comes back. So I guess it's every 3 seconds it does something, but it's also, it's like 2 different things are replenishing. So I'm guessing the aura maybe is every 3 seconds and then the belt just passively replenishes, or maybe it's the opposite. Slowly regenerates the life. Heals 6. Yeah. Running the rogue with rune words that give 3 different paladin auras that deal passive area damage. That sounds insane. Out of space. So we have to go back. So how much? A greater healing potion is 180. So I should consider having those instead. Okay. Let's go back and identify and sell.
Stay a while and listen.
Ooh. That is a very good one. But I also have a very good one equipped. Even. Plus life, but I'm losing defense. I think it's better for the
I'll put that to good use.
mercenary in that case. This charm, extra gold.
It is an
That just seems
unsafe-
useless to me. It's online. In my case, yeah, it was a good blue, but to be honest, my blue on my character is already very good. I think my chest armor. It gives a huge amount of defense. So. And some life and resist. It's very good. But yeah, what's interesting about defense is that it doesn't reduce damage you take, it just changes the chance that an enemy will hit you. A bit like Dungeons and Dragons rules, which is confusing to me. Like, it's very different from what I'm used to in modern games, at least. It also only applies when standing still. Really? Wow. Okay. Very interesting. Uh-huh. Yes, I see. So it goes to 0. That's pretty bad then. So defense seems like, sure, useful to some extent, but not reliable. But again, I don't find defense through chance of hitting you to be reliable in itself as a defensive mechanism, right? Because who would rely on chances for reliable defense? That just doesn't seem very good. Chances are literally the most unreliable thing. Okay, here we are. The staff goes in. And you accept. How does this look in classic? Oh, very cool. Let's see how this goes. Deckard Cain said there would be enemies. Or someone did, at least. Maybe it was Drogren. Yeah, it's true. It will be averaged, but still, it's like, yeah. I just never liked chance of hit, um, defense related things. Plus 16 life sounds nice. Okay. Yeah, I should go back to town. Yeah. I also definitely need better gloves. Okay, so there is damage reduction. I guess that's the damage reduced by 1, for example, in this one. That's probably what you mean by damage reduction. Because I'm used to seeing that as like a percentage rather than a flat number. I want a town portal up before I go in. Yeah, that sounds ominous. Oh. So this is probably the act boss, and already my mercenary is down and I'm taking a lot of hits. Okay. Let's mana potion. Oh god. Yeah, this is not looking great. Okay, I have to make use of my teleport a lot more. But it helps for kiting. Okay, teleport helps so much. But I have to be careful of my mana. Why do you get fast and then slow and then fast and then slow? It's very confusing. Okay.
I need mana. I need mana. Not enough mana.
Oh, I'm standing. Okay. Wow. You are strong. Oh, we have a butt. Let's just quickly deal with that. It is definitely a difficulty spike, I can tell. And now somehow I have to get in, get my items, and get out. Oh, and there is no grace period either. Oh, but I cannot get out. Okay.
I need mana.
Oh god. How do I do this? Oh god. Okay. Yes, I have to resurrect the mercenary. Okay. So I have a few items that I can probably sell to get the money that I need. Plus 7 maximum damage. This is part of the set. Or is it? I think it is. So I have 2 set items that are part of the same set. I don't feel like it's worth equipping anything, because I'll just lose it. Different set, okay. This helmet seems quite good. This one we can also sell.
Good evening.
Okay, we'll just sell this and then that's fine.
Good evening.
Yeah, that's also a possibility. Yeah, indeed. I do have the money. Okay. We still have town portals left. Good. Let's just... this guy is insane. Okay, that's... I cannot get out. Okay. Well, this is not easy. Not easy at all. This doesn't seem very
Greetings.
balanced. Okay. Well, we got out at least. We're kind of safe. We should get some potions. You only sell lights. Hmm. And I don't have any in here. I can use these. Seem useful. Yeah, indeed. Can people really kill him without dying? Okay. Well, it's better than nothing. I have not used rejuvenation potions yet, no. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. They're instant. That's nice. Okay. I have to get in Frost Nova and then teleport. Oh, he's so fast. Okay, fine. We can then town portal.
I need mana. I need mana.
Oh god, I'm being stunned so much.
Not enough mana.
Shiver armor also I have to remember.
I need mana.
Teleport helps so much though. That is if I don't get stuck. Okay. Nice. Oh god. That was tough. The mercenary barely does anything, just goes in and dies. That's pretty much it. Just takes away
I can't carry it.
attention for a little bit and then dies. Okay. Yes. That does sound like a good idea.
Good day.
Good day.
10k? It's a good necromancer one, but I'm not running a necromancer, so... I mean, this one... Oh, I don't have the mercenary up.
Yes, citizen.
So 3 to 15, 15 to 21.
I'll put that to good use.
Of course,
that
the
to good
difference is
use.
that this one does elemental damage. This one gives life stolen though, that's nice. Plus attack rating also seems decent. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's better than just this one that only does damage. That's the only thing it's good for. At least this one has some utility. It's a little slower also. I guess that's something, but still, I think lifesteal could be worth it. Okay. This one also seems quite strong against undead in particular. With stealth rune word, you have faster cast rate and faster movement. That does sound very useful. But I also, to some extent, feel like it's not representative of someone playing the game for the first time, right? Just going and farming those. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. So we have this set item, angelic sickle. Okay. How much do these sell for? I didn't need to use a scroll, but I did anyway. Barely sells for anything. I mean, I'll keep it because I can. It's not realistic to play past Nightmare without farmed gear though. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is designed like that, right? And people would find
There's nothing the right portion can
either
cure.
just stop and be stuck essentially, or well, decide to farm gear somewhere. So I guess it makes sense. Oh, I still have to explore. Yeah, I guess that's just the design of the game, right? Oh, can I step on these? I can. That's cool. Material. Oh. This looks so cool. Without using advanced strategies, it's not realistic to plow through normal to hell, with all self-found gear. Yeah.
I thank you for my freedom, but I did expect you earlier. I am the Archangel Tyrion. I came here to prevent Diablo from freeing his brother Baal, but have failed. Now terror and destruction roam free throughout your world. Even now, they head towards the eastern capital of Korast, to the very heart of the Sakarum Temple. There they hope to find their eldest brother, Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who was imprisoned there ages ago. If the three prime evils unite, they will be invincible. Though it is unclear as to what their aims are, it is certain that they must be stopped at all costs. I am broken, and the energies that tie me to this world are diminishing rapidly. You must take up this quest and prevent the three brothers from reuniting. You must cross the sea and search for Diablo and Baal in Korast. Now, hurry, mortal. Time is running out for all of us.
Okay.
Diablo and Baal have escaped me. Next time, vengeance.
Let's at least finish up the act.
Greetings.
We have a lot of people who want to talk. Are they all coming to me? They are.
The Archangel Tyrion was the one who gave the Soul Stones to the Horodrum 260 years ago. It is highly unusual for the forces of heaven to so directly interfere with man's destiny. But Tyrion was said to act of his own volition. We have never been able to discern why. Perhaps he goes against the consensus of heaven because he doubts our ability to defend ourselves. Or perhaps he sees more threat than his peers. Where the actions of hell often seem straightforwardly bent on destruction, the motives of heaven are unfathomable. Now make haste. Both Diablo and Baal must be stopped before they join with their brother Mephisto. If the three prime evils unite once again, the world as we know it will be no more.
Okay.
This is terrible news. Baal is in possession of one of mankind's most powerful mages, and the Lord of Terror guides his path. They must be stopped, for I am sure they mean to free their elder brother Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who lies imprisoned under the corrupted city of Kurast. I fear you are walking into a great evil, but your faith can save you. May you walk in the light always.
I can save the world.
I'm sorry things didn't turn out as you had hoped. Go and remember us fondly. You know, you bothered me far less than most.
Okay. Let's talk to the main guy in the town. It's funny how they follow me.
Hello. You have done very well. Few could have come this far, let alone discover the true tomb of Tal Rasha. Unfortunately, I hear that Diablo and Baal have eluded your grasp. This is most unfortunate. If you wish to travel east, I have authorized Mashif to give you passage by sea. I imagine he should be very anxious to leave by now. Good luck on your quest, and thank you again for saving my beloved city. You will always be welcome in Lut Gholein, my friend.
So, travel to the east. Mashif. Was that the person down here? No. Talk to Mashif. I wonder where you are. L6. Drogman. Here you are. Makes sense that you're by the dock.
Good day.
That's a beautiful ship. It definitely isn't rocking in the classic view. It looks very good in the modern one though. There are some fantastic fan animations for Diablo 2 as well, by Carbot Animations. Interesting, I have watched some Carbot animations from like years and years ago.
Greetings. I'm Mashif, captain of this ship here. I make port runs around the Twin Seas and occasionally out to Kingsport in Westmarch. I haven't sailed anywhere lately, though. Jaren has ordered me to stay docked here in case of emergency. Jaren tells me I should take you east to Kurast. I haven't been there for several years, but rumor has it things are pretty grim.
Okay. Things are pretty grim. That's not ideal.
Good to see you.
So we can sail east. We have that option. So I think at the very least we should go into Act 3. I'm guessing it's Act 3 anyway. And there will be a bit of a cinematic, so we'll watch that quietly.
My companion drew in the dank, cold air of the tomb. It seemed to strengthen him. I stood in the doorway between light and dark. What was left of my sanity implored me not to enter. But that voice was just a whisper now. As we worked our way down, deeper and deeper into the crypt, I began to see a change in my companion. He seemed to be gaining strength. I could hardly see in the gloom, but my companion seemed to know the way. We came at last to a great hall. It was then I realized my companion hadn't been gaining strength. He had been losing what was left of his humanity. He moved with demonic speed, and then you appeared.
Stop! The beast contained herein shall not be set free, not even by you.
They're so great with the cinematics.
Good day.
Amazing stuff. Indeed. Indeed. You will also follow me. Okay. Now we're in Act 3. Looks to be like a jungle swamp. Maybe more so. Place?
Welcome to Koras, young sorceress. Few come willingly to this ancient city anymore. I hope you brought your wits with you, for sanity is in short supply here. My name is Ratley. I am a sorcerer skilled in metalwork. It'd be a pleasure to help you. I don't have many customers these days. Though my own magic is only useful for making enchanted weapons, I'll bet yours will put an end to this terrible evil once and for all. May the spirits of Skatson watch over and protect you. As you can see, the populace has been brutally decimated by the forces of Mephisto. The canals run red with blood, and demons roam the land. The wretched jungle hell has already reclaimed much of Koras. The only safety you'll find is here at the dock side, where a magical warden holds the jungle evils at bay. but I don't know how long it will last. To make matters worse, the children of Zakharum are in league with the forces of Mephisto. The Zakharum have concentrated their power in the temple city of Travancore, located within Koras deep in the jungle wilderness. It's true, their zeal is unmatched, but I say the so-called warriors of light are nothing more than the twisted puppets of a hidden hand.
Okay. He talks a lot. And we can repair at him. We don't have anything to repair. You are purple. Pink, rather. All resistance is +4. Okay. I'm guessing that's percent. Even though it doesn't say percent. That's a big hammer. This is the area the paladin is from.
Well,
you think?
I gave you my word and brought you here as promised. But by all that's still holy, I wish I'd never returned to this accursed place. This fetid jungle can't be the fair Kurast I left behind. I don't know what all this evil is, my friend, but it's obvious that you must stop it. I only pray that you can before the jungle consumes the last vestiges of my beloved homeland.
Okay. Good. Well, I guess we are also getting further into the stream. Like, there is more time, definitely, but I'm thinking like about half an hour left. And, well, maybe it's good to spend that half an hour just farming some items then, instead of progressing in the acts, now that we are in a new act. So we will sail west again, and then we will have to find you.
Good evening.
You have something to say also?
Never fear, my friend. You did the best you could. I suspect that Diablo and Bale are now heading east towards Korast. You will find them. I know you will.
I know you will. Okay.
Welcome back, my friend. Remember, if you need to return...
Oh, directly at the waypoint also. Okay. That's nice. Well, I'm already at this guy, so why not make use of him? So, the Countess. Wow. I've barely discovered any of these places. So, the Countess is probably a good place to start, right? And where would the Countess be? That is the big question. Because I do not remember. Countess is in Black Marsh. Okay. And then in a dungeon here, right? In the tower? Is that where she is? Probably not in the hole, at least. Yeah. Okay. I walked by it, yeah, so I'm guessing it's up here. If I killed the Countess, if I already killed the Countess, you need to restart the game. Yeah, I killed the Countess a different day than today, on a different stream, so it should be all good. We should maybe use Glacial Spike here, or maybe even Frost Nova. I don't think it would deal enough damage at all, no. So, but Glacial Spike at least has AoE. And these enemies have way less HP. So, let's do that. Equip it as our main skill. And I'm guessing it's just run straight to the end pretty much. And I'm getting lucky with the routes that I'm taking. I'm not I don't know where I'm going. I don't know this layout at all. I'm just getting lucky with where I choose to go. Kill any specials / uniques if you want. Yeah. But the main goal is the counters. The floors are super small. Yeah, definitely much better to use the keep left side. Okay. Keep left. The gloves were useful in that one moment. That's the only time they've been really useful.
I need a key.
I need a key? I really don't have keys on me. Wow. I should get a key. I should have some in the stash at least. Yeah. Okay. Kane?
Greetings.
Deckard, rather. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't seem very good to me.
Hello again, Al. Welcome back, my friend.
Tal, F, Tier, and Ral.
But you're welcome to.
Plus lightning damage. He can go here. I'm gonna sell this potion. Because, well, I at least hope that I won't need it in this zone. And it seems like armor and so on, as long as it's blue and above, is worth picking up. Maybe even socketed items, right? Because of runes. I forgot about the chest. Okay. We got an F. Minus 25% target defense. Why is it so loud here? Yellow and socketed is normally what I pick up. Okay. Yeah, but at this stage, like, I'm filled with blue items, right? So it's probably okay to also pick up blues.
The Order welcomes you.
Okay. I didn't pick up the locked chest, which is what I went back for with the key, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm guessing then I save and exit, right? That's the idea. It's a quest chest. I see. I already have Tal. It's true, I have 2. Then I need to go to Act 2. So okay, so it needed to be a chest armor.
Oh, hi there.
And none of them have really sockets, so I guess I save an exit or in and out of the gate. Aha, so do it in Act 2, I see. Yeah, I guess I could also do Act 3. Would that be better?
Thank.
Okay, some of these require more strength than I have. Um. So, what is my strength currently? I'm 1 off. This one, for example. I do have a +3 strength charm. Okay, I see. Normally only see magic stuff in Act 3. Aha, so yeah. There's another one to the north. Oh, the gambling guy. This one.
Greeting.
And I'm looking for 2 sockets at least. I mean, he has some options. Aha, exactly 2, yeah. But isn't the one here then the one that I should go for? This one. I mean, maximum durability is kind of a dead stat, in my opinion. Yeah, and then just take the charm I have. Any of these 2. Then I can equip it. It's not crazy expensive either. There we go, and then Tal and F. Then in order. Add Tal, then F. Okay. So Tal is you. Add Tal. Good. Now we have a lot of poison resist, and then F. And there we have it. Faster cast rate, faster hit recovery, regenerate 15% mana. Okay, magic damage reduced by 3. It's a lot of stuff happening, but it definitely seems very good for where I'm at. Also, faster movement speed is amazing. Yeah. Not bad at all. Also gets me some dex in case I need that. I don't know if I will. Yes. And so faster one run walk is FRW, faster cast rate is FCR. Yeah. Yeah, it's just for gear. Yeah, I could imagine so. I have not even invested anything in Dex pretty much. But I wonder why it's so high. I guess one of my items just gives a lot of Dex. This one plus this one, that's 12. And then, I don't know, maybe I have it somewhere else also. Okay. So now we have a new piece of armor. I'll just add this here for now. That was a lot faster than I expected. To get 2 times tier rune for a helm to help with mana. Okay. So again, that's save and exit, right? And then just go back to the counters. There are also the skulls that I could socket, but maybe they're not worth it. Make a lore helm if you get Ort and Sol. +1 all skills on it. Okay. That also sounds useful. I see. But then the idea is save and exit. And then play. Or leaf staff. Okay.
Yes?
Would be easier if you didn't put me there, but it's fine. Okay. And I do have my new thing. Good. The tower is thankfully straight by the waypoint every time, it seems. I feel the increased speed. What about my mana? Mana is still slow, but it's fine. Oh, the cast rate feels amazing. Yellow boots also. A wolf head. Okay. Tier rune for mana after kill. Ort Sol Tier Ral. Okay, and I could look for a helm that has sockets that could drop. That's just a lot of random gold everywhere. Oh, I should keep to the left. I forgot about that. Fifth floor is a set layout. Okay, that's good to know.
I am overburdened.
A large axe. I mean, I will just sell it anyway because it's not useful for my character, so I don't need to pick it up. A towel? But I think that would be a unique weapon, so I will at least pick that up.
Great.
Okay.
Good day.
It would be nice if I could sell
Yes?
in the middle of town instead of all the way down here. They're very similar boots. Very, very similar. But the ones that I have are slightly better, in my opinion. Enhanced defense? No, doesn't do anything. Really? Okay, I see. I cannot get that rune before a certain difficulty. Okay. Well, let's check out this probably unique item. We should also buy some more.
Hello.
Scrolls. Okay, so this one. Okay. It's definitely not useful for my character, but I can put it in my shared stash. Why not? Maybe I decide to run another class at some point. Doesn't seem amazing though, at all. But maybe it is.
The Order welcomes you.
Okay, we have all of those. We'll fill up both books. Good, and we can... Yeah, exactly. It's probably good for leveling, right? It has good flat damage for the level, I could imagine. Okay, Black Marsh. And then the tower is not straight here this time. This one has a lot of health. Here it is. Still, I think I'm getting lucky. So, level 5 is a set layout. I have to remember that. Definitely could be a new weapon. I'll check it out when we get back to base. Okay. And then we'll go over here. There he is. Raul and Tal. Okay, good. Can identify. So, I have so many of you at this point, but I did get the RAL, which is one that we were looking for. Good. Weapons don't really seem good for the mercenary, I would say. Yeah, the amount of fire damage that it also adds is insane for like low levels. Yeah, I'm a little scared to spend my respec at this point. I think I'm gonna keep cold unless I really get some game-changing gear at some point. Yeah. Just because... Exactly, I found out on my necromancer. I made a necromancer previously, and I spent that respec thinking that maybe I had more than just one, and then I didn't, and I kind of felt like I bricked my character because I didn't like the passive playstyle that I had put it to make to be. Yeah, exactly. I mean, right now the character, wow, the character is feeling good, I would say. Definitely compared to the Necro, I prefer it a lot. And I also like the crowd control that it allows. From what I understand, you can barely go wrong with the sorceress. And that's part of the reason why I went with her compared to others. Oh, I'm going to the right. Yeah, exactly. I like the idea of playing it safe in terms of not really being able to brick the character to the same amount that I could with the other classes, for example. And then also, I felt like I needed something that's not melee, because I'm struggling a lot with the movement system in the game. So it just made sense to me to go for sorcerers in that sense. With those things in mind. We're on level 5, so I guess it can be slightly rotated also, the layout. But this second one on the left always goes to the counters. Oh. Let's just teleport in. Tier and L. It gets so loud with these noises. Okay, let's identify. The only thing that kills you is not stacking your skills high enough and appearing and spreading out too much, yeah. Okay, so on either side even, I see. Okay, then we have tier and L. We needed tier, I believe, but no L. Mana after each kill. I'm guessing it's just for that and not, there isn't like a rune combination that I'm looking for with the tier. Use tier in the helm for mana. Okay. Yeah, I'm struggling so much for mana, so it makes a lot of sense. It's not a rune word, it's just for the effect, yeah. Okay. The helm doesn't seem particularly good either. Like, I could probably easily find something better. So, if we go to Act 2, we can go down here to you, and then we just look for helmets with sockets. So a helmet can have more than one socket, right? So I should look for something better than this one at least. That's my thinking.
Hi there.
Nothing here. So you said just run out and then back in and...
Welcome to the desert rain.
I'm not seeing anything change. Normal 2 sockets, okay.
What you need?
Okay, they are changing. So I can just do it with this guy, that's fine. Three sockets, shields, okay. 2 sockets here. So should I look for something better than this? I don't think I need dex for anything, so I would be fine. Like, can they have... Um, yes, this will all be pretty temporary. So can I find a two-socketed helmet that has more affixes, I guess, than just sockets? Nightmare, you will get Ort plus Sol in Helm. Okay. Yeah, so I should just use this one for the rest of the normal campaign. And then I could add the tier. Should I then add a different rune? Or jewel could also be okay. Double up on tier. Okay. So I save it for now. I mean, I can equip it at least. But I add it to the helm. I have the patience. I mean, I think it's good to spend the rest of the stream farming a bit because tier or ral, yeah. I mean, it's a lot of fire resist from the ral also. Okay. I have the patience because I think it makes sense to just spend the last bit of the stream on this. I'll go here because then I can save and exit in this town, I think, and then I'll be back in it instead of Act 2. Okay. No tower straight by the waypoint, that's fine. A hand axe. Okay, so I should look for some socketed items, in particular shield and helmet. Luck was not on my side this time. Yeah, I'm going out of the zone now, so not that way. At least they make it clear when you are transitioning between zones, but here it is. There's a chest here, nothing. It's so nice when the Frost Nova actually triggers. Each difficulty, the dungeons get larger. Okay, I feel like they're already pretty big, but yeah. Yeah, each individual floor is bigger. Maybe 30 to 50% per difficulty. Good to know. Nothing good from that guy. You also get faster, so I think it's about... yeah. Yes. Okay, we are already at level 5 here. And I'm forgetting how the layout works. I should go up here. Mercenary is nowhere to be seen. Town, that's not what we're looking for. Sacred Globe. I don't know if that's good. could be, I guess. Let's see.
Good day.
No, not for my character.
Greetings.
Okay. Now we have a tile with poison resist. We have a ton of those. Yeah. That's true. I should start using static field more. At the very least, nice. I mean, I feel like I'm getting super lucky with this tower most of the time. Oh, I cannot go anywhere. I should maybe also consider using teleport a little more. Yes, I noticed that actually with class-specific gear that they sell for a lot more.
I need mana.
Yeah, so I'm quickly running out of mana when I teleport a lot. Okay. So we go up here. Mercenary, if you teleport here, that would be amazing. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage, surprisingly. But here is the mercenary. We have another tier. Okay, good. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's good to know.
Hello.
Well, then we also have if. Interesting thing. Okay, yes. Just save and exit in the dungeon. Yeah. But I think now we got it. Now we got the helmet that we wanted. Can we do something interesting with the cube to add affixes, or is that later? Indeed it will be. I can craft with the cube.
Good day.
There isn't really much that gets explained with it,
Not
right?
here.
I just have a big transmute button. But like, it would be great if it did a little more than just +4 to mana after each kill, right? That's my thinking. Let's see. I really want to find better gloves also. You have a good amount of gold, so plus fire resist. Farm Andy. Who is Andy? Oh, and
Good day.
and Duriel, I think, right? That's the name. Yes. And Dariel, yes. She'll drop something decent eventually. Yeah. But I feel like that might be for next time. What I also noticed is that I barely got any waypoints at the end of the Act 1, so it kind of sucks having to go there, I think. Yeah. So let's check for some better gloves. I don't even know what you can get on gloves. It doesn't really seem like you can get a lot of good stuff on them.
Hi there.
Arcane Sanctuary. Okay. Level 4 charged bolt. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can really get anything good from these gloves.
Greetings.
Not anything that really sticks out to me. Better chance of getting magic items. That's at least better than what I have, but is it really worth that for it? They're not particularly expensive, so I'll get them and just try to check for a few more gloves and see if there's anything better.
Hello.
Enhanced defense is not really that strong when the gloves have barely any defense anyway, right? It feels a bit like a dead stat. But plus 30 lightning resist is a huge amount. Absolutely huge amount even. I've not seen it be that high. And they're very, very cheap, so I'll get them and just try a little more to see if there's anything else I could get in terms of gloves. But it does look like that's about the best that you can kind of get.
Hi there.
Better chance of magic items at 17%. I mean, I can sell these and basically buy this one for free then. Magic find is maybe the best stat that you can get. Okay. Well, let's equip them. I definitely prefer that over the Frost Nova that barely triggers. But I think I will end the stream here. So, Blau and Osu, maybe that's how you pronounce it. Thank you for coming by and chatting and engaging and helping me out with my first playthrough of Diablo 2. I'll be streaming it again here on Thursday. I stream Diablo 2 every Tuesday and Thursday currently, and then I stream Satisfactory on the other weekdays. But thank you for coming by. I'll try to find someone to raid, to send viewers there, and maybe you guys. Do you guys know anyone that you like on the Diablo 2 category that you think deserves to have a raid thrown their way? Because we can also do it like that. Let's see. So we can pop out the chat here, and then we can click raid. Let's see. Who do we have? Who do we have? I'll try to send to the smaller streamers as well, because I think it's best that way. God Modens. Maybe we go there. I don't know who they are, but we'll try. So let's head that way. and then we'll see. Okay, let's go